Hi and welcome to Healthy Life Hacks. I'm Jefferies, the present day wise woman, a realistic naturopath coming to you from the surfing beaches of Australia. This podcast is for those of you who are wanting to really rock your life and health and live from a place of prevention. Let's get into today's episode. No is a complete sentence. No justifying, no explaining, no anything. No is a complete sentence. And I get it that saying no can be really difficult sometimes because they brings across feelings of maybe guilt, which is the most common one when we say no. And so we go and justify, no, it's because this and this is happening, or no, I can't because I've got to go and do this, or no, I've got to go and do that. It's not. No is, we are allowed to say no. And it's not like in your face, like, no, it's no. And posture is key. Physically in our body, if someone says to you, hey, can you do this for me? And you take on that, oh, fuck, I can't, or I'm swamped, I can't. Your energy, your posture goes down straight away. And it's like that despondent, you go, yeah, okay, I can do that. Instead of just standing strong and tall and going, no. So I want to talk about that today because it's one that I have had interesting lessons to learn about it. And posture is absolutely one way I use to be able to respond, not just to no, but to anything, and just really about in life in general. So let's talk about how we can substitute saying no. True story. I am a pussycat lover. I've had cats for decades. And I love them. The reality is it's pretty damn hard to discipline a cat. Not discipline, but to train them to do anything. And even my wife will go like, does Harley really have to, climb across my head in the middle of the night? And I'm going, well, she's a cat. It's what cats do. The thing is, I haven't wanted to use the word no in my vocabulary for decades. I just haven't. And what I found was I substituted saying no, the word, with making sounds like the Minions. If you've ever watched the Minions, those kids cartoon things. I love the Minions. I think they're amazing. I swear I speak Minion to my pussycat Harley. And instead of saying no, if something's going on, I find myself going, it's Vardy, and I make all these sounds like a minion. And I've got this little sub kind of vocabulary that I just kick into because I started doing it when I didn't want to say no. It's real. The thing is, she just still hears, don't do that. And yet I've got myself bent up in a knot, not wanting to say the word no. She still knows it's something that she's doing that, isn't balanced and isn't good. So I have actually started saying, or trying to transition from minion to the word no with my pussycat. I promise to other human beings, I speak human. I do. I speak English. I don't do minion, but to my pussycat, I've totally done it. So I get it. So how do we get better at saying no? The first one, I think, absolutely is to breathe before responding. When we're reacting, someone says, hey, can you do this? And you go, yeah, sure. And then you guilt. That doesn't work. You're reacting. Mindfully take a breath. And get into the practice of doing this with anything and everything. When someone asks you to do something, take a breath. And then respond. Stand tall. Take a breath, stand tall, and then respond. You'll be able to come from a place of power versus despondency. That's a place to start, all right? Number 2 is try saying, I'll get back to you. So if they say, hey, Jen, can you do this for me? Say, I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you tomorrow, or I'll get back to you in an hour. And then you've got time to think and work out solutions if you choose to say no. Okay. Number 3 is use I can't instead of no. Someone says, hey, Jen, can you do this for me? Say, I can't right now. And that's it. That means the same thing. No, I can't. And no, maybe that works better for you as a softer way of saying it. Another way is to focus on what you can do versus just saying no. So if someone says, hey, Jen, can you do this? And I can go, I could either just go no, or I could go, I can do this and this and this, and positively reinforce what I can do for them without, doing that. Well, I can't do that as well. But I've given you something, That's what I can do. Focus on that. That is an option instead of just saying no. Either way, no it's like a magic word to help you get your life back. And the thing to remember is that it is a complete sentence. So act accordingly. Use your posture. Take your breath. Someone says, Jen, can you do this for me? Take a breath, stand tall, and either you're going to say yes, you're going to say no, you're going to say, I'll get back to you, or you'll say, I can't, or you'll focus on what you can do. Either way, no is complete. The habit to be, or it is a habit to bring into your life is to learn to say no without doing because I've got to go and do this and this and this, and justifying why we've said no. Time to take your power back. We are allowed to say no. Use your posture and your breath to support you doing so. So the healthy life hack is simple. Where can you start saying no today? One thing. Where can you say no? Head over to the show notes, healthylifehacks.com.au, and check those 4 points that I referred to in today's podcast. And have fun saying no. Have fun saying no. I want to thank you for being here today. If you enjoyed my podcast, please let me know by leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Every month, I draw one lucky person who leaves a review on Apple Podcast to have a free 1-hour consultation with me. Be sure to subscribe to the show wherever you're tuning in from so that you always catch the next episode. And if you would like to receive a free copy of my Feed Your Body ebook, simply click the link in the comments below. Join my newsletter and we will get that free ebook sent to you. I welcome your emails, and you can write to me at podcast@healthylifehacks.com.au. Until next time, remember, when it comes to life, live it, love it, and get on with it.